baraka ya Soko Soko ala baraka ala Ousainou ye bunya nyinela under the directive of the National Executive and the National Youth League. Your Excellency, Angela Moisai, Party Leader and Secretary General of the United Democratic Party, Ousainou Darbou. Your Excellency.
The guy loolu la ñuy wax moo tax ñun ñu taxaw ci gannaaw so after all waaw may leen ma rek bala leen
tabarko la ko ali buña ñen julole la bare jalolu al man buña julula dula façon bi jotal mo ma degula dingi fal kata mo ko la julo manya la may ko la julo waral man dal buña de ali al fan le buña Anyway, thank you very much, DJ. Thank you very much, DJ, for really playing for us the national anthem, which for us Gambians inspires us to strive to do justice, because one of the verses there is, let justice guide our actions towards the common good. That has been the mantra of the United Democratic Party, justice, peace and progress. So Mr. DJ, thank you very much for playing for us the Gambian National Anthem. And with that, all of us who are here gathered, we dedicate ourselves to the service of our nation. We dedicate ourselves to doing acts that are patriotic. We dedicate ourselves to really save and properly manage the meager resources of this country. Thank you very much. It's a reminder to all of us. Thank you. And thank you very much, all of you here today, gathered on Jarama Bui, Jeff, Alabaraka Bage, and Nware. It has been 5 hours from the airport to my residence here. I could not have a greater honor. I could not have a more dedicated party members than you. You have shown it all. In fact, the Gambian people's dedication to the United Democratic Party was triggered by the diaspora. When in August of this year, we made a visit to Mataro in Spain. What happened there is historic. The whole of Europe gathered in Mataro and did for the United Democratic Party what we expected of them. We raised decent funds. We are not vampires, and when I say some vampires, I'm saying so very advisedly. We do not milk people, but Gambian people who are alive to the suffering of this country, who really want to save this country, put together their honest and resources and give it to us. From Mataro, we went to Atlanta. In the first place, before going to Atlanta, let me say, my fellow Gambians, UDP people, that you, the members of the United Democratic Party, must feel very honored. You, the members of the United Democratic Party, must feel very privileged. For you, through you, your leader being invited to the convention that saw the selection of America's next president. That is a great honor for us. It made me come in contact with some leaders in the world. And the exposure is great. And indeed, from Minnesota, from Chicago, we went to Atlanta. Atlanta, Gambians and other people who are not Gambians attended our gathering in Atlanta. Some non-party members gave funds to our party. Minnesota, likewise, and of course, Alaska also did their own So did the great city of Seattle. We heard what they did under 3 hours. $6 million is under 6 hours. That is what they raised for the United Democratic Party. And they did that for a purpose. And that purpose is to put you in good resources in order to battle the 2026 presidential election. These are honest Gambians and honest friends of the Gambia who see the Gambia in a situation that they do not think it deserves. And nobody thinks that the Gambia deserves the situation in which we are. Just Saturday, your president, my president, left here to go to his home village of Makamankuda, which I think is really commendable. Any president visiting your home village is really commendable. But he took along with him a fleet of vehicles. The fuel cost of that alone runs into billions. When we had some time ago that teaching materials in the schools, in the lower basic schools, are non-existent. Why don't we apply that money to the schools? Yes, from now on up to November, people will be commuting between Banjul and Mankamangkunda, and it will all be at the expense of the government of the Gambia. When you are on leave, even leave for even more moto Masala moto, it a leave for Danga Miraka, ni beli for the koi bit for Jolade. Near after Kokukela, it found at the Panso Katu, Maja follow, Kavako President Nyantala leave for Nyantala Purka Kajo, but now have a Jolafana, a Manya Nakela 10. Hani tatu babu do fang. Wala fang na depan sobe doya la kata binyenda. But nyaji ni mole la kodoka finyoma. Abroad, ya the United Democratic Party la ko ila tele man say si nyim banko kan. Me ya no gaf ko banku ding la haje boda man to kodola. Man so me ya no ka ko. Na ta da ni fen diala. Ataka la ka ko badu ngani ga famo baza ko karle ni ke jando. Nkanga mwele kabla wata China, President of China, kodo mendi pour l'optano, very good. Na ya dan fana anyanta dan lele ni ya diala fana is very good. Mo manya na mutla fena oto. Na dum ma dan fana ya diala oto ala ko le onya alfa ya diala. Bar kodo nya koy ba kala nyame kata ka l'optano lo State House. Benyin tembo mento 10. Benjinte momento ten ferio ni amanda tamakam nyunga amanda tamakam ko ijitale bi nyomi ko na jeto ninting me tiene muso ma jeto ada nyanta operera de woy bo futan na nyampanjun janyadi danga mira ka ko ada man na ko do ni yemen dila ata yake na loptano to melbe bantala e kana loptan lo State House because Kalaptan no State House, Obaklan no Kab Kalaptan Moja, Adamale, Loptano Law, State House Janto, Kobi Adama Yaja Mekanyam Bafana Delana Jamang Law, State House. But these are misplaced priorities. I want to join the rest of the Gambian people, Melado Kafako Gambian Kolo, Ilakoye Hame, Ilakoye Sula, Kowo Kodo, Ata. Naka Loptano Tomela Kavko in the northern region of the Gambia. Ninko northern region, Mafo NBR Damande, Cabo Bara, Kanafo Pasamas. Wodulalto, Loptan Kendeman Sotoje. At least this part of the region. Private hospitals are not allowed to do. They are on Kavoko, Nimo need to data Istano Jeto. So I appeal to you, Adama, go that money. Ikanata Yadu. Loptano to Kwebe Lola, State House, a Manyang. That will be a misapplication of those funds. The priorities are for our people outside. I hear people go, Yeloptano Lole, Nyomi, Yeke Salikenye, Yeke Kiang, Yeke Wulli, and Kantora. Yes, Nabun Jijetole. Nabun Jijetole, there is no doubt about that Nabun Jijetole. ba membol kala lopitaan wala fo bi jeeto le bang theaters ñol bi jeeto le bang most churches ñol kidani fo bi jeeto labs ñol bi jeeto le bang ngoy lan ka ko ni lafta blood test ne sakino jeeto x-ray machines ñol bi jeeto le bang wo du karal ka tulum molla ka kumul lo ka mole ko ngal lopitaan wala lole waya ta ka ko holon madam ne bi jeeto. So I ask you ko do ni ata ka ke na lopitaan wol to be alo ka ko isulata fewla ngamwe fanang iko ibe na ko mel kala ni senola karola bari man ko ni sama bina diala ikaja kanka tangalto bar moy munaje senol af kuloto me yalon ka ko alma pare da kayir wande maje ngamin sa agriculture falade because min sa agriculture surrogate lom adama le ata yaki jeto adama is responsible dalla banko madi sabali la na banko madi sise la na banko madi dawda jallo la na banko ngadi men adama baro. So until we are holding adama baro accountable for anything fen kada nyim banko ka badal hold accountable selo fa ka banko ka bi tata businessman or businessman ya abafule ko banko la economy ni abe banko la economy ni abe boy kanne dollar to dilasi movement bi pound sterling to dilasi movement bi wala yatinna fen bina kanyim banko kan abe da be kolere Adama is not giving any serious attention to the economy of this country. In fact, abe menke kanten kanyim fleet of vehicles no take somebody on expenditure me yanoka for imagine lama kadu ko ni mandra mansa la bode to maybe meet the farmers to Australian but ni mandra mansa la bode on expected expenditure e ka melke wala ya na banko la economy abe boy can by the day and you have no plans at all of resuscitating the economy of this country. But the Gambian call you all in the diaspora. No, this government, we must kick them out. We must redeem our country. And they tell me to be gentle. Well, you have to do yours too. And by going out and mobilizing people, and mobilization make a B for this today's event. Make that a continuous activity and mobilize people into the members of our party and mobilize those members of the party. On election day, you get all of them out to go and vote so that we can achieve what we have to manage in Bangkok. Yalong Janimbitala no Nanjin Karoke. Mbep Bawdum Ben Klobel from Bafemba Jabiro, Fata Jabiro. O Moneti, Nko, Nimbang Membendala, and the Mega Bank. Awafita. Lafta yalong awafta jumalema ana jafa awafta jolela gambian ko la banko mola fang ni awafi fendi yo nyanta friday min sa nyanta ta la national assembly in fact minority leader as you are here naye al nyanta the minister of finance aliya summoned the national assembly I had to close molie the purchasers of the mega bank as well as economy Georgia. Because women are national assets, we cannot allow strategic national assets. You later baby liquidate. Aliaja Gavoko, you make a brijola, ya tile, as Nala Bemalka to Tilo Nijula Majona Munakawafle. We never call them. Najele at the airport, GIA, company dollar budget, what a ground handling services. What is happening to GIA? You often far. So that Gambian Kolo, in family and Kafolomitaji, Lun Monsen Alel, you could direct the Jai. Dafolulena, Munaka film, call go for Monia, go at the Kafalanyoma, can you more carbon again? Don't be jeto, definitely Gana Kalas and Papa. United Democratic Party in Santa Yada, the P1996, Musio Halat and Papa. Gambia Red Line Musahalat, the then continent of the Halat Gambia. Why am not luck Lumanahare? ak xam naa ne naar ñeneen ñi nga xam ne ay borom xel lañu bi ma déggoon tugal dégg naa ne the editor of Voice newspaper Musa Sharif and Mohamed Justice Darbou, yeah, they laid charge for false information. False information, land more false information. False information, bala mo naka crime. Mo naka information bo hamne. So ko jahe dafa yak dara ci rew mi. Pour wax ne Adama Barrow ki lay préparer pour muna naka pour muna otuko naka candidate pour NPP loolu lan la yaxal réewi Gambia lan la yaxal réewu Gambia lu tax ngeen ñaa yóbbu loolu waaye nag li ma foog ne mooy lii tyranny dictatorship mooy dellu si waat Gambia gis nañ ne ci jamono yaa jàmme ni rek la lii moo nekkoon seen charges di jël yóbbu nit for false information di yóbbu nit di leen charge ne yaa ngi joxe information boo xam ne is not correct loolu rek lañ fi gisoon te going against journalists nii la ko yaa jàmme start on ba mu entrench boppam and we cannot allow that to happen in this country and I want to here again repeat particularly in this for this particular case Mr. Sidi Toure I call your name nena nge toki le signal saba nge yamar be toki la ko tenke be yamar la nyin case ala withdraw Mr. Sidi Toure ntewo nyondo mbenyene foga kavoko NPP la kele bole kekan ibitankewo ye because Adama Barrow's sister is married to you wala yatina al hakatu de look al hakatu these are serious things. These are serious things. You cannot weaponize the police for another person's political interest. About the manekeka. People are losing respect for the police. And indeed, we need to advise Mr. Toure Kavoko, case you withdraw. Because I believe Kavoko Ibe the first account. Why didn't you leave him to do that? Come here, fair for side of Numajanto. I found it out of court. Among criminal justice system. He didn't appeal to that at other court in Zeribe. Melman didn't think Gambia Bolon and he lost your milk in Zeribe. I have a Sabada Majata. He took him to court. Kisney, Kesney, Fakabrakunda, ya published paper don't be the government of West Africa. Ya published a paper. Do the same thing by a lawyer. I am meant for a call. Ni Musa Sheriff Namang apologize. Kumonya I withdraw. Or the Basam within 24 hours, what the Basam of court. Please do that. Mr. Toure, advise your brother-in-law to go ahead with his civil action against the paper, the paper's editor, and also as the reporter. No keta, inside long whether it's defamatory or not. Kalmunam to defamation, Yamo Totinya. Ya Kugamea Luka, Abichula Mola. B, Dunia Bia come for 2 terms. Ni President Melkan after 2 terms later, Sada Pomonina, Totinya or whatever. About toilet Dianica. So, Nad Malad Bemenkela, you want to clamp down on newspapers because now they go, Voice newspaper, your other articles, you're Funtin Mandiali. So you think this can be an opportunity. But I think you are mistaken. And I think you are mistaken. And Musa Sharif, Inila Molo, we stand by you. We stand by you, we will support you in any way. We will support you in any way. And Nango will support in any way. We may not appear for you in court. But the Femfenta lawyer, Mfana Haklini Mendina, Bob Marimba, so don't go back. Don't go back. Don't apologize. Kati man thank you mayalo kafoko anilwa foto nyokoma. Kadnia okedro. Then remember now kumas na nyimbangoka. Journalists are defending for they pounce on you. Yes, Samba. You're detailed. And it's a shame. Not like a lot of United Nations. Brag Kavoko, there are no political prisoners, there are no journalists, prisoners in my country. Look, to be a prisoner doesn't mean Kavoko you are in mile 2. No, that's not only being a prisoner. Put a man in a 7-star hotel, you are deprived of liberty, he is a prisoner. It doesn't matter, 5 mile 2. So near more samba detention now, police headquarters. The moment Abijedo, he is detained, he is in prison because he is not at liberty. Put it there and mantra fansa order. So that is not statement Mayor Gafko is accurate. In fact, we have seen how journalists have been mistreated here, or people working in media. We have seen how other journalists have had their livings taken away from them. Kerifat is one of them. Opposition platform all of them. And a contractual pay, and we have seen also alka discrimination make kal kodota kadi other media outlets when the other man melanum ko alcohol manke NPP supporters yo alol pijedo melbal jayla hanali kukurunke melba yelma la kake luluodi nali totota ya ke karabaji di mari won al kodota kadi walela when na modi bijanto sorry, bari look at yalom betembo mento bulkoso manyana kala Gambia bulkoso Gambia mina kan mo mena ngadi nding moy ababara ko ndamal laftala bakwe nga moy adu wadi nding ni amman sanji tani sawoso that ran something in me I had global mena wolo lummen adama borobata nang Dakar after this one year to almost 2 hours comme ñoo ngata bi me caractère yundu dinding la tracto kono relo kono e be bulo ko le be donna e ba fala ko manda ba ko la alma baro gagneta mbawulen kam manda ba ko la alma baro jamta money ko soto people we are looking forward to a better Gambia better living conditions woman nanake nim gar nim wal fala ka ko menya nakel ali kana bulo ko si Gambia mata bul ko belto sai mo tembo me wala ga ko nga juso dum fangla nga kol ke men nyanta kela nga may ko dañi ngaja fas jeto talking about newspaper from Kolade Justice Minister eta yalon ko prosecution is entirely under your control in the DPP nim police solve la nyin kalanta yala on sa fa ni sidi touré ba la kalanta yala because I don't want all the police Nancy di Tura Balan Kalanta Yala, Abe Bitanke Fasala, you tell a constitutional mandate sort of case tabulo, and you give good name to the Gambia. These are not the sort of cases that we are going to prosecute. It's not going to happen when I'm Attorney General. And in Femfe we'll make sure that that does not happen when it's not Attorney General. Femfe Kuke, many Lua Manta, Amarianta prosecute Lale, Kuluro Menyata Lala Kailakam. But you cannot go about witch hunting people. You cannot go about misusing your office in order